Here we are, everybody, at your Week 5 assignment, Critical Thinking Reflection. The objectives of this assignment are to reflect on lessons that you've learned and how they can be applied to your professional and personal life, everyday life, and to develop a strategy to use critical thinking in the future. Select only one of these questions, and then using the principles of critical thinking that you have learned, address your choice in 200 to 300 words. How can we reduce poverty in the United States? Will receiving a college degree improve your career opportunities? Has the United States peaked as a world power? Choose only one of those. As you research the answer, refer to the Week 3 material of determining credibility and reliability of messages and messengers, and include what you did to validate the truthfulness of your articles. Include one or two of your articles as you formed your response. And the second part then of our assignment is to reflect in 200 to 300 words on the process of critical thinking that you used in forming your response. In your reflection, you will include: how does the process of critical thinking you use today to respond to the question relate to or differ from the process you used to find content for your answer? In other words, what would you have done 6 weeks ago to respond to this question? I've given you Chapter 12 in Kirby and Goodpaster as your reference for this question. Second question: how can you use critical thinking in other areas? This is Chapter 12 in Chaffee, Thinking Critically, to find your answer for that question. The third question you will respond to is: what steps can you take to ensure that you continue to use critical thinking in the future? And this one is Chapter 15 in Kirby and Goodpaster, Thinking, to find your answer. You will submit your paper according to APA guidelines. Remember, your college papers are to be presented as professional papers and according to APA guidelines as a Microsoft Word document in order to earn maximum points. So be sure that you include a title page, that you're using at least 12 font size of Times New Roman or Arial font. Your paper is double spaced with complete sentences and paragraph breaks. And then intellectual property is recognized with an in-text citation and a reference page. A partial reference listing can be found on the last slide. APA guidelines can be found in the CWE tutorials and guides, or I've provided a YouTube video that you can copy and paste into your browser. Proofread your work for correct spelling, grammar, and punctuation, and then sentence and paragraph structure. Review the grading guide rubric in the assignments section. Click on the link on the right side of the page to review before submitting your work by day 7 at 11:59 p.m. Do not submit the rubric as your assignment. It will not be accepted. If you have questions for clarification on the assignment, be sure to ask before the due date so you don't miss my office hours. Submit your assignment to the Assignment tab no later than 11:59 p.m. on day 7 of Week 5. Late assignments will not be accepted, so if you finish your paper before Monday night, submit it as soon as you're finished so you don't forget it. Here are some citations and references for you. The reference for Chaffee is listed first, and then the in-text citations for each of the chapters is there. The citation, or the reference, for Kirby and Goodpaster is the second one, with the in-text citation following. If you have used any other sources for such as your articles in the first part of the paper, be sure that you include any other sources that you have used for your research. I want to thank you very much for turning your work in on time and for all of your hard work in class. And I want to wish you all best wishes as you move one step closer to your degree. You did it. Congratulations.